Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nayri, also known as Wedding Fashion Expert. This week we are talking about what brides like to refer to as back fat, how to avoid it with your wedding dress, and various things to consider when zipping up your dress to eliminate any skin bulging over your wedding dress. Before we dive into this week's topic, please be sure to subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, drop me a comment below, let me know if there's a particular video topic you'd like me to create a video on. I am here for you, guiding you along the way leading up to your special day. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. I am so honored that you have found me. I am, of course, a wedding fashion expert, stylist, buyer, and wear so many different hats at LOVELLA Bridal, located in Los Angeles, California. For daily content, be sure to follow us on Instagram at Wedding Fashion Expert, at LOVELLA Bridal, and at LOVELLA Plus. Don't forget to hit the follow button on TikTok at LOVELLA Bridal and at Wedding Fashion Expert as well. Day in and day out, brides are constantly pointing out what they like to call back fat. For me, I really don't love that term because it's not back fat. Like, you don't have back fat. It is skin in your back so that you can move around, right? And so what happens is bridal gowns are super structured, very form-fitting, oftentimes have a very structured back of some kind, and we make them very tight because it needs to have that structure. It's not like our ready-to-wear clothing that have a lot of elasticity in it and a lot of stretch to it. It does cut into your skin. The wedding dress is pulling you in, zipping up, and pushing all the skin to the top. So what you have to do once you zip yourself into the dress, reach in from the zipper, push the skin down, and smooth your back skin into your armpits. Because what is happening is we're squeezing your skin together when we zip you into the dress and pushing it all up. So now you're gonna reach in and smooth it all out and push it down. You will see how much that eliminates the skin being pushed up and out. Another thing to consider, if this is something you are going to fixate on and it's really going to bother you, we have created straps and a back to hold in where your shoulder blade is, because keep in mind, when you move your shoulder blades, you need skin there to be able to move your arms and move your back. And yeah, skin's going to come out and sit on top of the dress. It's normal. It's not back fat, it's your skin. So if it's something that you're really focused on, you need to create a strap to conceal the areas that you are self-conscious about and also focused on. I will tell you, when you're trying on dresses and when you're doing alterations, you are so close to the mirror, you can't help but fixate on every little detail. So I encourage you to step away, look at it from a distance, take a photo from a distance, and see how it photographs. I personally have an area on my right back area where my ribs end and it goes out to my hips. And on my right hand side, I have a crease, and it's always there. And sometimes I see it in dresses and it bothers me because it's uneven and it's a legit crease where my left side doesn't have it. Our bodies are uneven, so there might be things that you see on one side that you don't see on another side. So I know when I'm trying dresses on, nobody would ever notice the crease probably that I have on my back, but I know it's there, and I don't like it when I see it in photos because it's not even on the left side. I'm uneven, so I will intentionally, if I'm wearing a low back dress, I will do it in a way where it's cut so that that area doesn't show, so I'm not self-conscious about it. Like, that's just my personal thing. So when you're trying dresses on, if this is something that's really going to bother you, you need to pick dresses that are hitting you in the areas that are hiding the things that you don't want exposed and you don't want to see in photos. There is, however, solutions to minimize your skin, like I said in the beginning, from being pushed together and pushed out. You just have to push it back in, smooth it out, and it's good to go. And we show you this when you get your dress from LOVELLA and we take you through our alteration process. We do a video on how to properly zip you up in your dress. I will input that into this video so that you can watch it, how to properly zip up and smooth out the back. We do that so that you don't have any malfunction with the zipper on wedding day, And also so that whoever is zipping you up knows how to smooth out your back. We as stylists do this automatically when we are putting you in dresses. So when you're trying dresses on, we're smoothing out your back and you're not seeing the back crease and the skin coming out. But when it's time for your dress, it needs to be done even more so because your own dress is tighter than most likely the samples that you put on, because the samples never fit 100% to your body. They're always a little bit off in sizing. In this video, I am going to show you how to properly zip up a wedding dress. This particular gown does have 2 zippers. I am on the right side holding the zipper close together, while the second individual is adding tension by holding the bottom of the zipper and slowly zipping up. Here I am doing the hook and eye. You'll notice that the back skin of this bride has been pushed together because the dress is tight. I will show you what to do with that. Here we are on to the second zipper doing the exact same thing. You do not want to zip a wedding dress all in one motion with it really far apart. That's how the teeth can get misaligned and a zipper splits. Here I am pushing the skin under the armpit for a smooth looking back. All in all, be mindful of the things that you are self-conscious about and pick dresses that are hitting you in the spots that you want covered. Another thing, not only is it the back fat that everybody is always constantly fixated on, but it's the armpit crease. So the little bit of armpit skin, a little bit of breast skin right at that point. So if that is something that bothers you too, you could have a seamstress build a little bit of lace so that it goes up higher. If you notice the trend in wedding dresses where they're doing scoop with the little V's, or even just a little bit of that V corner and a sweetheart neckline, that little sharp V, which a lot of my brides will be like, oh, they're like eyes, eyelashes, cat eye look. That is to hide the armpit crease and that little bit of skin that puckers out there. So if these are little things that you're fixated on that really bother you, that you're self-conscious about, no big deal. Let's just pick a dress and be mindful of that when you're buying your dress to ensure that it has these areas in which the seamstress can either do a tweak, or you're buying a dress that already has everything built in to make you feel the most confident you could possibly be in your dress. At the end of the day, this isn't necessarily back fat. It's loose skin as we age. It's elasticity. It's your skin being pushed together and being pushed out. It's not fat. Like, you can't work it out. And no matter how much you work out your back, like I said, you need to be able to move your shoulder blades. So usually what will happen is I tuck everything in, have it a smooth back that's beautiful, and brides will start moving and they're like, oh, well, it's out again. It's your skin. It needs to do that. And if you don't want it to do that, then you need to add a strap that's holding that strapless back or the low back in place so that it's not shifting as you're moving, that the straps will hold everything in. I hope that this video brought you a little bit more clarity on this and gave you realistic expectations on what to expect, and being very strategic in selecting a dress that's covering those areas that you are self-conscious about, or maybe you just don't want them to show because you don't like the way that it looks. Totally cool and valid. Let's just move very strategically and accordingly to pick a look and a style that we can work with and make it be the best possible scenario for you to feel the most beautiful and confident in the most important article of clothing you will ever wear. I hope you found this video helpful. For more videos and tips like these, be sure to tune in every Wednesday, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I will see you in next week's video.